Well, hello there. Welcome back to IVATOPIA's. That's me. Sorry. Let's play episode 40. Am I 8 or 9 now? This is, by the way, is Banner Saga 2. I'm episode 49. This is 49. Okay, we just killed the Sundra with the wolves. Now that was amazing, and we now jumped to Rook. And Mazevich over there. These aren't looking very good at the moment. Let's find out though what's going on. Seems like everyone's headed for the capital these days. The small village's baker says, I figure it just as well to stay put. We've got enough around here to survive, even with the king cutting off trade. You're testing your bowstring and only half listening to the man when a hurricane walks up. The baker, unaccustomed to vow, falls quiet and backs up. The capital's only a few days away now. I know, I like to believe we'll make it without any more problems, but that hasn't been our luck. No sense thinking things will change now. You laugh a little, but notice the distant look in Harkon's eyes as he looks towards the Val's tents. Wonder what the old kings, like Thruster and Skirmill, would do in my place. They probably would talk to a human. Probably wouldn't talk to a human. They wouldn't have kept their people alive, same as you. Why? They wouldn't have kept their people alive, same as you. They would have kept their people alive, same as you. I did a joke one. Ha, you're right. We will be at war. Thought of fighting Harka and his Vals makes you shiver. It just seems like they were better prepared to lead our kind than I am. That's probably just Scott's songs making it seem that way. I think the Scott's the alcohol they drink in this game, isn't it? Just keep them alive, no matter what happens in Arabang. Protect your people. Harka looks at you, the confusion leaving his face. Let's get what we need and get going. Maybe it'll be as easy as you make it sound. You give the Val an encouraging smile. It's the best you can do. Okay, so I have 15 renown, so it's not much. I can leave, I can go to heroes, I can talk, market and map. So I guess we'll have a look at the market first. Supplies. We're not going on a death march yet, are we? So we probably still need supplies. State betrayal. Anything worth it? 20 dodge tax. That's for level 10 now. Oh, it's not. It's level 5. Or talent ranks. I'm going to hold off a little bit, because in case we need it for renown. I'm hoping the day's worth okay. Let's talk to her first. Let's see if anything happens. Niz's boys are just finishing eating and starting to play when you approach her. Are they getting plenty to eat? I think so. They still have enough energy to get into trouble. It's for the best. Hopefully they can stay children as long as possible. I hope so too. Without allowing you to refuse, she puts a spoon in a bowl with cooked eggs in your hands. You have to try these, it's a family recipe. You take a bite. They're good, but you don't taste anything special. What do you think? They taste like eggs. Really good, Nid. I think your family's onto something here. I've never really liked eggs. I'll probably go with that one. I don't really like eggs in real life, so. No, not even my family recipe? You shrug while shaking your head, and Nid starts laughing. I guess it doesn't work on you like it does with the boys. They really are just eggs. Good. My mother used a family recipe story on each of us kids at one time or another when we wouldn't eat. She tried to guilt you into eating. She tried anything and everything to raise us. Feed us, keep us from getting into too much trouble. Now with my boys I understand why. I'm sure you had a bit of that with Altair, but even more so now with this caravan. I doubt there's anything you wouldn't try to keep everyone alive. You think back on all the choices you've made. Just know that we understand and appreciate it. Eventually. Thanks, Nid. That was nice. I guess if I turn around, yeah, they're lovely. So, well, it works on you too. We need to rest a few days to get this back up, at least. Use supplies up too. Sucks. Come on, let's get on and back up, shall we? And we are going to be leaving, so I probably should spend that 15. I'll do another one. Just to be safe. And I will, because I don't think 8 days is enough. I was going to save it, but we are leaving, aren't we? So 14 days. Basically 1 day extra than we got here with. But everyone's now rested, happy, so let's get going. Hopefully we can do some stuff to get some more renown. Cars shall start moving away from the village when you hear a girl shout, "Papa!" You turn to see where she is looking and gasp. From the east, over the ground and recently crossed, comes a large number of missing clansmen, fighters and Val. "Is that Rugga?" someone asks at the front of the group. The former governor of Bosman. Oh, that's good then. And we waited, so that's good. Husbands run out to their wives and children scream in excitement for the parents they believe to be dead. You make your way out to greet the group as well, but Rugger holds up his hand as you're near. What? What, tell me to stay back or to come over to him? Who's here? Oh, you're back. It's as hard as ever to read the governor's face, and that guy naturally says nothing. "I hope you didn't get all cleaned up for me, Rook. Was it too much for you to just die when that serpent struck?" Wow, that's nice. Seemed to be hard to kill as well. Remember that. His tone is not exactly threatening, but not warm either. You decide what to say next. Thank you for collecting the rest of our clan. What happened to you after the serpent attack? Do you need the rest before we move on? Thank you for collecting the rest of the clan. Our clan? Is that really what we are? One clan? Believe it or not, that's exactly what we are. I suppose we'll see. We won't be the only ones seeking shelter in Arabrang. Families have long memories. Hatred can span generations. Don't be surprised if petty arguments and bad blood rule the day. Do you need to rest before I'm going to speak to somebody? Oh, hopefully let me ask all of this before we go. But what's my point just in case it doesn't? Do you need rest? Well, I want to know about the serpent. I might ask you the same. Dagger and I tried to save a few families before running. You glanced at the silent guard, but he neither confirms nor denies the story. Yeah, he's just... Hey, he looked away and I looked at him. See the eyes? Oh, he's looking back. Look away. Look away. Look away. He's not doing it now. There he goes. Good, good. The old wood was like a maze, but we finally escaped, picking up others along the way. We waited for you until we were damn near out of food. I started pushing everyone hard, only sending a couple of men to Toller for supplies. The same with us, but our scouts never returned. Rooker scratches the scar around his neck. That's odd, neither did ours. Oh, thank God. But here we are, most of us still alive. Do you need to rest before we move on? That's up to the clansmen and fighters. I'm only a servant of the people. His tone is strange, like he's been rehearsing the statement along with that unnerving grin. I'm sure you could all use a bite at least, if not a few hours to close your eyes. If that's what they want. You glance at them and get nothing but his stony gaze in return. I'm going to speak to some of the others. Before you do, the anger shifts slightly. You are shocked by how such small change puts you on guard. He's not going to stab me, is he? It's not that you're a bad man, Rook, but you've made some bad choices. What? On the ships, in the bogs, in lunar depths, even in old wood. What bad choice did I make? A snake came out the ground, attacked everybody. What, it's like as big as a building. How would you handle that situation? And what clan leader leaves half his people behind, scattered and scared? We didn't. We're waiting here for them to come. You now notice the fighters gathered behind him. He's trying to take over. You're a danger to these people. I hope you understand why you have to die. Fudge. Why? Delicate lunges at you, but an arrow slams into his shield, disturbing his attack. As you fall back into a defense position, you nod to Alden, who is knocking another arrow. Oh, brilliant. So I was like, yeah, get back! We got fighters back. No. Just more people are going to have to die. Because they can't stick with us. And I use my stuff up, so I can't level anyone. Fudge. Okay, so who do we have? One good thing, we're arrested, they're not, so that's going to help us. So I want my vowels. So I have 2. Who else is really strong? You three, basically, aren't you? Actually, thinking about it. But I only have 2 of you. Okay, I forget between you two. You can do 11 to 13. You can do 12. So you can actually hit more. You can knock them back. Where she can poison tipped. 2 times instead of 1. Oh, that's cool. So she has the poison tipped ability. The knock back's probably going to be better because I can knock someone really strong back. So I'm going to go with these. I'm going to put you at the back. Because I use my mark thing, she's able to fire anyway. You're going to be next strongest, then you. So I think this order should be fine. Let's begin. So he's forced us to kill him and defense off the fence. It sucks. It's like, yeah, you brought the clansman back. Brilliant. We got some more warriors back. Yeah, and then, nope, we'll come to kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The fact that we've only got 2 humans, the rest are none, that's good. I think gives us an advantage here. But how strong is him? Oh, he's not even standing here doing it himself. He's just sending these guys after us. Isn't he? So she's only a 7. She's a 7, but they got the distance. So who's the hardest hitter? 12, 10. These 2. Unless that's meant to be. No, these are just things. So he's not even in the combat himself. What a wimp! Is the assassin there? Wow, he's not even in combat himself. Okay, basically, it's probably best going for the ones with the arrows. These would die quicker, but the arrows will keep hitting us. But then they might have to move up anyway. Might be worth going for these to kill them faster, and these have to move up. So I might do that. It's going to be me first. So I'm going to put me here. Then it's you. Then I want you. Actually, you should be at the back. I think this will be a good setup. And that way we'll go straight on, destroy the 2 so it'll be quicker to kill, and then we can move down to these. I think hopefully that's a good setup. These have to move up before they hit us, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to move me... because I need to get out your way, for one. So, with that being said, I'll go back here. Then these 2 can come up here. Killing you probably the best thing. Don't know if it will, but... so if I get critical... yes. That's what I should actually look into as well. Who's next? You? So he didn't get a go yet. Then it's you. Then you. Ah, he's at the back. He's at the back. Beautiful. That helps. So you're going to stand here. Hopefully you can kill him. 1 shot before he gets his go. 10. Ah, I can critical him. She shouldn't be able to hit here. Oh, she can. Told me she couldn't. Okay, you're going to go here. I'm going to finish him off. Beautiful. First part plan's working well. I'll say I was hoping she wouldn't be able to reach, but she can. So you need to go here. You've trample. 10, 10. He's going to die sooner, so I'm going to do him. Bring you up here. Obviously, you might get shot by her, but these should be able to reach you. Hopefully? No, I didn't think they could. Oh, I think that just makes him miss a turn, doesn't it? I want to kill him. Nice. Make you pull back a bit, though. So the strongest now... Oh, fudge, you throw a thing from there. These 2. Can you... kill him? Ah, just out of it. So you want to be moving a little bit about here. And you can hit basically anyone I need you to. That should do it as long as you can deflect it. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, okay, that's good. It tells you when I can hit from. So here I can hit him. Should probably go here then. Then I can go for them next. So knock these down. Should be easy to kill now with that armor. Picking on him. You can't reach. Extra one. What? Why did that? No, I didn't do anything. Okay, I'm going to put him here and just not waste them. So next go we should be able to get in it. And if he can't, waste a bit to get into it. Oh, sugar, that was hard. Oh, I need to card too, but you can. Nope. I do the same thing. And actually, before I do, I'm going to end the episode right here. So like, subscribe, good stuff. See you next time when we continue this battle in this traitorous attack. Hey, look at that! Someone's down over there. Wow. So bye for now. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.